Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Aura. I'm a quantum healing hypnotherapist based in Sweden. I help people reconnect with their true essence so that they may free and heal themselves in order to free and heal the world. And today I would like to talk to you about the art of letting go and of just surrendering. So without any further ado, let's dive right into it. Today is the 14th of November 2024, and I'm mentioning the date because it's been quite a rough patch for the entire human collective. So many of us have been going through quite a few trials and tribulations on a personal level, and I think it's all the more important to learn to ground and to let go. Because every time we try to control the situation, we are just going to get even more separated from ourselves, even more frustrated, and we just dig a deeper hole of suffering. So because of the times that we are living in, due to certain cosmic arrangements and the energies that are governing the planet right now and the human collective specifically, it is so important to remain present. Because when we are present, we can maintain a state of being unshook by whatever is going on in our environment. I can give you an example from this morning. For instance, I woke up this morning, we had quite a terrible time, my husband and I, and things have not been going well at all. So this morning I woke up setting the intention for everything to move smoothly, for us to have joyful, peaceful events today and just move through a playful day. And the first thing that happens this morning is that I make my chocolate drink and I sit on the couch with it, as I always do, in order to write my dreams, and then my dog comes and helps me spill the whole thing all over myself, all over him, and all over the couch. So at 6 a.m. I was taking the couch apart, putting it into the washing machine in order to wash it. And I've been wanting to make this video for such a long time this week. And I'm already late, but I had to reinstall my entire computer, all the programs. Everything has been going wrong. And coming back to my intention, which was to have an easygoing, playful day. The idea with setting these intentions is that you are the intention. You become the intention because you cannot control anything outside of yourself. So it's about having a playful day and having an easygoing attitude towards whatever it is that's happening in your everyday life, no matter how bad it may be. And I'm well aware of the fact that I do have people that I personally know that have been moving through losses now. And my mom and I think that someone in our family also recently transitioned just about last week. And the idea with all of this, and it doesn't have to be a physical loss, it can also be a breakup. I know people who have been moving through breakups as well. It's been really rough since September, October, and November for all of us. And that is so that all the gunk may come to the surface in order for us to see it and to learn from it and rectify it. And how do we do that? By letting go of control. And that control is based on the image that we want to project to the outside world, by trying to meet the expectations that people around us have, or we think that people around us are having of us. So in order for my intention of today to function, I remain centered, I remain present, and I decided to have fun with all of it. I could have got annoyed. I could have gotten angry. We had problems with neighbors. We had problems with the car. We had problems with so many things in our everyday life, with work, the list is long. It's a list. But choosing to not be affected by these things, letting them go, means that you choose yourself. You choose to respect yourself. Surrendering to what is and remaining unaffected by it means that you are going with the flow. There is no power in being in control of the outside world. This is actually disempowerment. The only thing, again, that you are in control of is yourself, and that is self-mastery. That is empowerment. When you do things according to your passion, according to your joy, according to that which expands your heart, no matter what is going on around you, no matter the circumstances. That is when you are empowered. That is sovereignty. Another thing that is very important to know is when you're trying to control things, you are actually restricting everything. You're not just restricting yourself, you're restricting the flow of the energy of life, of the all that is. One example that I can give you, for instance, another one is I'm doing martial arts, right? Karate. I've been practicing it for 8 years-ish, give and take. And every time I'm trying to think about certain movements, I'm trying to think about certain combinations and how my foot is placed and where my hand is and all of these things, every time I put my head into it, I make mistakes, I lose balance, I literally fall. I fell so many times. I don't just fall, I break stuff. I broke my finger, I broke my toe. This is what happens when I let the mind come in and I'm trying to control the situation. If I don't try to control the situation, everything I do is perfect. It's literally freaking mind-blowingly perfect. And that is because I trust my body that it knows what it's doing. And this is also where letting go of doing all the work comes in, doing the shadow work, doing the healing. Because if you keep trying to improve all the time, you're trying to heal, and just do shadow work all the time, and you catch yourself whenever something is triggering you, and then you're going all the way through childhood and trying to understand what happened, and then you remember that your parents did something or someone did something, and this is where it's coming from, then you not only remain stuck in a victim mentality, but you are not making any improvements in your everyday life. So again, why are we doing all these alchemical meditations? It's because, one, you find out what's happening, why you are feeling the way you are feeling. You go to the root of it, you process it, and then you replace it with another behavior, with another way of being. And then, in order to fully integrate this within your everyday life, you implement it through actions in your everyday life. And you let go of whatever else happens. You let go of your old persona, you let go of the old victim mentality. You dismantle, and the way that I always imagine it is either, however it's helpful for you, you take off a backpack of all this load that you've been carrying throughout the years that has been restricting you, holding you small, keeping you in place, or you take off a big coat. And this is the one that I prefer, taking off the coat that has been making you small, hiding you, restricting you in order to move on. And when you take off the coat, that means that you no longer see your parents the way you used to see them from that victim mentality. You no longer see the world like that. You no longer are that person. You release your entire identity and everything you thought made you human and who you are up until that point of healing and having the realization of what was going on and where it was coming from, because you are making a choice to no longer be that way. And when you make a choice to no longer be that way and you find out what it is that you need in order to heal, you then take that which you need and fully implement it in your everyday life, no matter what, no matter the circumstances. And if, for instance, play, joy, drawing, singing, all these things are things which your soul, your higher self, your body, right? Because all of this energy, all of this wisdom is stored within each and every cell of your body, is telling you to do. Eat this and that. Don't eat that anymore. Don't eat tomatoes anymore because they're bloating you. Yes, that exists. Yes, that happened to me. Yes, I stopped eating them. And yes, I was no longer bloated. So whatever it is that your body tells you to stop doing, asks of you, implement it and do it. Another example that I can give you, because, well, I think giving examples helps the most, at least it helps me, is I've been a cat person my entire life. I was actually afraid of dogs. Every time I would walk by a dog, whether it was a Chihuahua, so it didn't matter the size, I was always really, really scared of them. But after one of my cats passed away and I moved in with my hubby, I had this feeling, or it was my higher self, It was my soul, right? Telling me, you need a dog, you need a dog. And I was like, no, I don't need a dog. But it was this feeling inside of me telling me, you need a dog. And even though my ego was like, no, I could never live with a dog, I said, okay, I was told why I need a dog. I need to play in my life. Because my cats were outside cats, so they would play and run after mice and everything, squirrels throughout the forest. So I never needed to sit down and play with the cat like that. But having a dog and living in an apartment, it's a different story. You have to engage with the dog. It's like having a toddler, especially bigger dogs that need a lot of attention. So what happened is we were trying to control the situation. My husband grew up with dogs his entire life. So we were looking for a very, very specific dog. My husband does downhill, so he wanted a dog to be able to run with him, with the bike, to listen, to follow him. And whatever dog breed we would look into and we would want to get, it was impossible. Of course, in the future, we really want to adopt. But the idea was that my husband has someone to run with him 60 kilometers an hour. What happened is that Cosmos, the Dalmatian, found us. Why you don't see many Dalmatians around is because they are not easy dogs. They don't ever do what they're told. They are extremely smart and they love to play. They are clowns. They will never listen to you. They will always do the opposite of what you tell them most of the time. They never stand still. They are bred to run every single day from morning to night. So it's not like border collies, or yeah, it is actually, but they don't really rest. And they are bred to exist with horses. They are not human friendly and they are not dog friendly. So they are not the dogs that are going to come to you and let you pet them unless they trust you. They are meant to take care of horses, they take care of carriages, and they won't heel. They're not going to walk next to you because they are meant to roam, to make sure that the coast is clear, that nobody comes from anywhere and there's no danger in your premises. My higher self told me about a year before we got a dog that I needed, in order to learn to play again, to be close to nature, to go out in nature, I needed to bring nature in my life. And that wouldn't happen through a cat, it would only happen through a dog. And of course, I was getting annoyed every time he wanted to play. I had to let go of working for a few months. So I took mother leave in order to take care of him, to make sure that he is not all too crazy. It was so much work. So we were trying to control the situation and we keep thinking like, this is not what we signed up for, but it is. It is what we signed up for because it's exactly what we needed. And when we just let go and when we love him for who he is, and we do that all the time, he is the greatest teacher that we would have never dreamt of asking for. He has showed me how to move through fears, and he did teach me how to enjoy life again, how to play again, and how to love to be here. And is he running with my husband with the bike? No, he's not, because he's not that type of dog, or at least not yet. I don't know if he will when he'll be older, but no, as of now, no. So bottom line is that when you let go, you align with the plan that you had for yourself as you incarnated into this world, as you incarnated into this body, and that you trust your higher self. Let go and let God is basically let go and let the universe, let go and let the higher self, because you are the universe and you are your higher self. And if you would only allow yourself to release everything, release control of everything, and just be in this moment, just step forward in your joy, in whatever it is that makes you happy. Being centered is nirvana. This is what nirvana is. This is what Buddha was talking about. Being centered. Nothing affects you, no matter what. Because needing to be in control is seeking perfection. But seeking perfection from an egotistic point of view is only weakening and restricting your body, your soul, your being, your entire essence. True perfection, when you look at nature, is presence, nothing else. When you are fully present, you are fully perfect. You cannot not be perfect. It is our need to control things that finds imperfection in everything. So once you've done the healing, the shadow work, and you know where certain things are coming from, let it go and get up into the higher chakras. Allow yourself to live as your higher self. Allow yourself to live as your highest expression in your everyday moment to moment. It's about taking baby steps, taking 1 second at a time. This is what it is to live detached. You are unattached from anything and everything. The weather doesn't affect you. The fact that your bank account is empty does not affect you. Your debt doesn't affect you. Nothing affects you. Your centeredness, your well-being, because it's only from that state of being that you can truly create. You cannot create when you are overburdened and overloaded. There's no space for creation. Plus, it's not just that, but you are stuck in that heavy, dense, self-pity, wallowing and suffering. And nothing can sprout out of that. The only way you can truly begin to create the life that you came here to experience is by letting go. Sometimes I call it giving up. I say, fine, I give up. I talked about this before. And every time I do this, miracles happen in my life, sometimes instantaneously. It is amazing how fast we create the moments we just let go and surrender. Surrendering to what is, so many times we say, oh, I don't want to accept what is because it's horrible, it's war, it's horrendous, right? We are moving through so many layers of suffering. But every time you put your energy into these things, right? Every time you don't accept, you just fuel that energy. You add your suffering to the suffering that is already there. So the idea is detaching from what is, from the situation, because when you detach from it, you no longer fuel it. You no longer fuel the energy of war, of suffering, of lack, of whatever it is that's happening. And instead you begin to counterbalance it. And this is why we're here. This is why we incarnated here. And I believe that most of you watching me are light workers, star seeds, came here with a bigger mission, came here with the mission to just awaken to the truth of your highest essence and your true power. And you do that by letting go so that we can begin to balance all this dense, dysfunctioning, self-destructive systems that we have in our world. Because one thing to please keep in mind is that you cannot fight what is. None of us can. The shit that is happening in the world is already too big. And whenever we fight it, we fuel it, right? It's just like adding fuel to fire. This is what we're doing. So instead, center and create a new world. This is why we are here. The only way to truly change the world is by creating a new way of being. And each and every ounce of change starts with you. It starts with the individual. It is as simple as walking on the street while dancing, singing, and picking up trash. It's that simple. Kids will see you do it. Other people will see you do it. Who cares if they believe that you're crazy? You are picking up trash and you are happy. You are doing what makes you happy. You are living in the world that you want to live. So be the example for everybody else to follow. It is that simple, and we make it so complicated because we are so attached to suffering. It's the first thing that we become as we get into this world. We learn how to attach to suffering, and that is something that we are not. Our souls are not made for this. So the true way to integrate any type of change, any type of healing, and to recalibrate yourself truly, to renew, rebirth yourself, your life, and this entire beautiful world is by implementing that which makes you happy no matter what. Letting go of everything else that is not in alignment with your higher self, with your true essence, with who it is that you truly are. And again, I'm going to mention what I always do. The higher self is called higher, not because it's better than you, but because it vibrates at a higher frequency. It's lighter, it's not as dense, it's not held back by all the gunk, the suffering, and all of these things that are going on in our everyday human life. So please allow yourself the necessary time to play. And as I don't have anything working right now, and well, it's starting to work slowly, but I would like to do a short meditation with you today. And first of all, I want to apologize on behalf of the fact that I am having ads through these videos, and there's nothing I can do about them. It's all about the viewing hours that I still lack, thanks to the lovely algorithm. Also, before we start, I just want to mention that I do have a meditation for you to reconnect with your higher self, which you can find on YouTube, but you can also find it on my website, and you can download it to your phone or your computer, whatever it is. It's for free, among other free documents and meditations that you can find there in the link that I'm going to put in the description below. So now, if you're ready and if you would like to join me for today's short meditation, where we are going to just connect with our highest expression, our true essence, I want you to just close your eyes, make yourself comfortable. You can either sit or lay down. Make sure that your phone doesn't disturb you. And don't do anything else. Just take a few moments with yourself. And I want you to take a deep and powerful breath in all the way down to your belly. And fully exhale. Releasing all the stagnant energy, everything that no longer serves you. Now I want you to take another deep breath in, all the way down to your belly, feeling your body expand. And exhale fully, letting go of any worries, any tension. And now I want you to inhale one more time, deeply, fully. And as you exhale, I want you to take a seat in your body. Feel yourself taking a seat within your physical body right now. And now I want you to first visualize a box. Visualize a box in which you are putting all of your worries, anything that you've been lately thinking about, everything that has been bugging you or throwing you off balance in any way, you are putting into this box right now. Into this box, I want you to put also everything you know, all of your colleagues, all of your friends, your entire family, everything that ties you to your identity, all of your animal companions, your clothing style, your music preferences, everything you like and dislike goes into this box right now. I want you to fully undress yourself from your human persona. Put it into the box. Everything you've ever known, your entire life goes into this box right now. And this box is a beautiful conversion box that is recalibrating everything that no longer serves you in your life as it stays in that box. And when you're done, I want you to seal the box fully, tightly, fully sealed. And now you are pure essence, pure soul. Now I just want you to feel a beautiful light. This light can have any color and many colors. This light is your highest essence, your true expression. It is you as a fractal of Source, and Source expressing itself as you. This light is unique, as it is yours, and it is you. And I want you to feel this beautiful energy of this light as a warm and pleasant sun. And now I want you to make this sun bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Bigger than the space that you are in. Bigger than the location on the map that you are in. Bigger and bigger. Bigger than the oceans and mountains and forests surrounding you. Bigger and bigger. Encompassing the entire planet. Bigger and bigger. Encompassing the entire solar system. Bigger and bigger. Encompassing the entire Milky Way galaxy. And bigger yet. And in this light, you feel at home. You feel so safe. So complete, and it's so cozy, and you feel that you are wrapped in unconditional love and unconditional acceptance. All that is your true self, your soul, your highest expression. And in this light, I want you to find your heart. Come back to your physical body now and concentrate on your heart space. And you realize that this light is your heart space. And it is you. And with this light and through this light, I want you to now open up your heart space and dive deep within your heart space. Diving deep within yourself. And in this place, you become a neutral observer. You are unconditional love and unconditional acceptance. And from this place, I want you to begin to feel the activations that are taking place in your heart. As this beautiful light of your highest expression is moving through you, through your heart space. And it starts to move from your heart space down into your solar plexus, fully activating it. As you stand in your power and free will. Moving down into your sacral chakra, right under your navel. fully activating it, activating your life force energy and your creativity. Moving down into your root chakra, activating your sense of safety. And you feel fully at home in this body. And here on Mother Earth. As the light moves down, fully activating you, moving down into your hips, your legs, your knees, your calves, your shin bones, all the way down to your ankle. Every single bone in your feet is fully activated with the light and energy of your highest essence and highest expression. Moving all the way down to your toes. And now I want you to take this beautiful light and move it up again through your feet and through your spine, fully activating your central nervous system. And with it, every single cell in your body is now fully activated with the light of your highest expression. As the light continues up into your throat, activating your throat chakra, allowing you to speak and express yourself fully and effortlessly. Moving all the way up into your head, fully activating your third eye as you remember all that you are, all that you have ever been, and all that you will ever be. Moving up to your crown chakra, fully activating you, rewiring your brain. Releasing all thought forms, limiting beliefs, all that no longer serves you, and thus creating new neural pathways, making space for new ways of being. Right now, fully activated. And now I just want you to stay in this space for a while. And feel this activation in your body, in your being. With every breath, you are more and more activated, more and more yourself, more and more alive. And now I want you to concentrate on the light in the center of your brain. Bring your awareness to the center of your brain. And in this space, you are meeting your highest expression. You are meeting your higher self. You are meeting your soul essence. I want you to pay attention to your soul essence. First of all, how does it feel like? What is their energy like? What are their colors? What is their essence? What is the expression of their essence? Who are they? Who is your soul? Is there an adjective that is coming to you, such as love, play? Who is your soul? What is the first word that is coming to you? What is the first essence that's coming to you? First thing that comes up, that's the right one. And now, as you are present with your soul, I want you to ask your soul right now, what does it want to tell you today? What is the message for today? How can you embody more of your highest expression and true essence? What is their message? First thing that comes, that's the right thing. And not only do they have a message for you, but they also have a gift for you. They are handing you something right now. Whatever it is, the first thing that comes, that's what it is. It can be something, it can be a symbol, it can be an emotion. They are giving you something right now. And now I want you to take that which they are giving you and allow for it to be implanted within your heart. This gift is something that you can call upon in order to feel the needed peace, to feel the strength, the empowerment of your highest expression, and activate it within your body whenever you may need to do so. And now we are going to thank your beautiful soul for showing up in this way for us here today. Thank you so much for being with us, for guiding us. And we are going to show gratitude to everyone in any way that is supporting us as we support one another. And know that you can always come back here and you can always reconnect whenever you need to do so. And now I want you to actively implement within your everyday life the energy of your highest expression and highest soul. And highest essence. Implemented within your health, implemented within your relationship with yourself and with others, implemented within each and every choice, each and every move and breath. And implemented within your life purpose, within that which you came here to be and to do. And now you are slowly coming back to your senses, coming back to your physical body. I'm going to count to 3 and you will be back in this present time and space. 1, coming back to your body, and you can feel your fingers, your toes. You can begin to move your hands and feet. 2, coming back into this body, fully present into this time and space, becoming more and more awake. 3, you are fully awake, fully back, fully refreshed and aware. Welcome back, and thank you so much for joining me in this small guided improvised meditation. I hope that it helped you. I hope that you received what you needed at this time. It might not always be what we want to receive and what we want to hear. The things that we came here to experience, our mission, may feel scary at times because, again, we were sculpted to be in a certain way, to fit into a certain box, yet our soul is so much bigger than that. Our true essence needs to express itself and to set itself free and to be. So I hope that you may find the strength to let go and to simply be at peace with what is, so that you may counterbalance whatever suffering is taking place around you, whatever disharmony may be occurring. And in doing so, by freeing yourself, you inevitably are freeing and healing the world. So thank you again for joining me today. I bid you a most wonderful moment of the infinite now. Take care of yourselves. And if you do like this type of content, please like and subscribe, because it does help with the algorithm a lot. And it will also help to eventually remove whatever commercials will be trying to weasel their way into these videos, especially when we're doing meditations. So thank you so much for everything. Take care of yourselves and have a great one. Bye.